Regina, you've been talking to us today about all of the special programs, this
Yes.
new support group, the Pink for Peitz Radio. What else is going on? Because I know you have tons of things going on over there.
We do. The rodeo ticket sales started the 7th of July, so that's going right now.
Okay.
And then on the 14th, next Monday, we will begin registration for the Race for the Cure trip, the annual trip that we take to Little Rock. We rent a charter bus and we
Fill it up. I know
fill it
you
up,
do each
and
time.
We take ladies down for a wonderful overnight trip to Little Rock, participate in the Susan G. Coleman pasta party, and then the Saturday morning 5K Race for the Cure.
Race for the Cure.
Yes, and it's always a really neat trip. We will begin registration for that on July 14th.
Okay.
The deadline for registering it, though, is August 22nd. And that's
Okay,
because
so they
we've
don't
got
have
to,
a lot of time.
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of time to do that, and that's because then at the end of that registration, I've got to send all that stuff into Susan G. Coleman, and we've got to order T-shirts and get everything
Hotel
taken care
rooms
of.
and everything,
Yes,
all of that
have everything
organized.
taken care of,
Yeah.
and because of the deadlines for those. So the last day for registration will be August 22nd.
Okay. How can someone register?
It's real easy. You just stop by the Peitz Cancer Support House. We have a registration form that you fill out.
Okay.
There's a section that goes to Susan G. Coleman, and then there's a section for the Peitz House. And the amazing part about this is, due to donations and fundraisers and things like that we've done, the cost for this is only $60 per person.
And that includes your hotel room and everything?
That includes everything.
Wow. Meal, bus ride, and hotel room. That's amazing.
Yes. The only thing that you'll need is Friday's lunch, as we're going to Little Rock, is Dutch Treat. That's on your own lunch, and we'll have some time for shopping. So you might want to bring a little shopping money. But from that point on, your dinner Friday night is at the pasta party. That's taken care of. We'll have breakfast the next morning at the hotel. That's provided for you. And then we'll have lunch at the survivors ceremony before we come home. So, you know,
That
all
is
of
amazing for
right,
$60.
For $60. So,
But most of all for the cause. I mean,
Yes.
that's what's
yes,
amazing.
That's what's amazing. So pretty much you're kind of getting your trip for free.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
know we're kind of providing that, and that's wonderful. We from time to time each year we'll have a few people that'll even come in and pay for sponsorships for survivors. So if you're a breast cancer survivor or you're going through treatment right now, for some people $60 isn't a big expense, but if you're going through treatment right now, it probably is. Or if you've just finished treatment, $60 is a lot of money. So please, if you'd like to go on this trip and you're in that special circumstance, come talk to me, because usually I have several people that come in and they'll do a sponsorship, and they'll say, I want to provide a scholarship for a survivor to go on the trip.
That's amazing. Once
So,
again, the generosity
The generosity
of this
from our community, yes,
Yeah.
is wonderful, and I'm so glad that they entrust us to be able to do that for people and take them down. And the other thing to remember is all fitness levels can participate. You know, yes, it's a 5K,
'cause it's a walk.
and they say race for the cure, but this girl ain't racing.
Strolling along, perhaps.
I will stroll along, and to tell you the truth, I do the 1 mile walk.
Yeah.
So part of that is fitness, and part of that is my responsibilities to get things together for the trip. So and to have things together for our survivors, and the survivors parade that goes on, and things like that. But you can, and last year we even had somebody that came and they brought their camp chair.
Oh.
And with them, and when they got there that morning, they decided that they weren't going to walk at all. They had, their hip was hurting, and she said, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk to people as they go by, and I'm going to enjoy the
Many
crowd
ways
and the
to enjoy
company,
the day.
and
You bet.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, all fitness levels can participate. And in fact, we also have an opportunity, if you would like to receive the T-shirts, you can become a virtual runner.
Oh.
Or a spirit runner.
Spirit runner.
Yeah, and so that's
I
just
like the virtual
$35.
runner. That's a great,
There you go. That's just $35. They also call it, on the registration form, it's called Sleep In for a Cure. So you don't have to get up.
Yeah.
You can actually, stay at home as well. But if you'd like to register as a spirit runner, then you could do that for $35.
So to learn more about
us.
this, people can go online to the BaxterRegional.org.
Yes, we've got some information on there with the costs and the dates and things
Okay.
like that. And then the registration form is available at the Peitz Cancer Support House.
Okay.
Where you would need to drop off the fees and stuff
Sure,
and sign for
sure.
it. So
And if someone wants to just call in and ask for more information,
absolutely,
what number should?
they can call 508-CARE.
508-CARE.
Yeah, so
What's that translate into?
Translated is 508-2273.
2273, all right.
So,
All
so
right.
that's really fun.
All right.
And then the other thing that I wanted to tell people about is we will be beginning a new session of our Quit Smart tobacco cessation classes in August 4th, 18th, and 20th at 6 p.m. at the Peitz Cancer Support House.
That'll a great time to have it. Is Roxy Coop doing
Yes,
this? Oh, she's
yes.
wonderful. We've had her on the show. And
yes.
She's so passionate about this. She's an ex-smoker, and
Absolutely.
she just wants people to understand how much healthier and better they can feel, look, to stop this
It
really,
is.
really bad habit.
It is, and I mean, as much as we associate the cancer risk with tobacco, it affects so much more than just a cancer risk.
Yeah.
And I mean, that one's the cancer risk is great enough, and it's not just lung cancer. It's been hooked to breast cancer, to colon
Really?
cancer,
Yeah.
to bladder cancer. That's the one that I wasn't aware of until getting this job.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's the cancer risk is just outstanding. But not just that, the cardiovascular risk, the complications to diabetics because of smoking.
Sure.
It impedes healing. It impedes our body's ability to take care of itself the way it was designed. And that's the best way to sum up what nicotine does for us.
Right.
And it's tobacco and nicotine of all forms. So it's not just
The
cigarettes.
chewing tobacco, but everything,
Right.
anything
We
with
do-
tobacco.
Right, anything with and anything with nicotine in
right.
it as well, because that's a very destructive. And
Carcinogen, yeah.
we're seeing more and more people under the impression that the e-cigarettes are harmless,
Oh.
and they're not harmless.
Yeah.
They do have some risks as well. So the important thing is to get off of tobacco, get off of
Completely.
nicotine completely.
And it's at a great time with those
It's a great-
sessions so that if you're working, no excuses, come on over in the evening.
Yes. We've got a 6 p.m. class beginning in August, and then in September we'll do a daytime class.
Okay.
For those that
don't drive at night or something.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, and we try to alternate those every month. To do
Great
a session. So you
class.
can always call the Peitz Cancer Support House. And if you've been through the program before, that's okay. Come back. If you need to come back, if
Yep.
you
Kind of fell off
fell
the
off
cigarette.
and,
yeah.
because it is very, very difficult to quit, and we understand that, and I'm a former ex-smoker too, so I mean, we know it's hard,
Yeah.
and it's something that you've definitely got to work at, but it's also attainable.
Yeah.
And that's what we
Yeah.
want to encourage people. You can do it.
I know that the
You can
success
do it.
rate is wonderful. So
Yes, it is. So we want to make sure that people know that we're out there to help them with that as
Yeah.
well. So anything that we can do.
you've just got more things going than I can even, whoa, kind of head spinning over here with everything that you've got going
We
on.
usually do between 30 and 40 things a month.
Yeah.
They're,
Very active
yes,
house.
very active. Lots of groups, lots of things. And of course, we're always open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. To assist people just coming in with questions. If they would like information on a particular type of cancer, we can provide them with that.
Yeah.
And
they don't
just
have to be the
anything.
person with the cancer.
No,
If
they
you're a
don't.
family member, just a friend, whatever, and you need to know,
Oh, absolutely.
Stop
and
in.
even if you want to pick up some information and you want to send it to a friend of yours that doesn't live in the area, we're fine with that as well.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
the
so
whole
we've-
idea is there to get the information out to
Right,
the
we're-
people
we're
that
there
need
to
it.
help. We're very, very blessed and lucky that our area has a place like the Cancer Support House.
Very much so.
Because, and we run into this from time to time. I had a gentleman that came in that his best friend's wife was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and they didn't know where to turn, and we got online and looked, and sure enough, the area that they lived in, they didn't have anything that was
Yeah.
available to them. They had one breast cancer support group that met in the lobby of the hospital once a month.
Wow. Yeah, we are blessed.
And,
With not only the one house, but with 4 community houses.
Absolutely.
It's unheard of across the nation.
It is.
And people forget sometimes that, We have got it all here in Mountain Home.
We do.
We are just so fortunate that, here we are with a 501c3 hospital that through the generosity of the community, it continues to grow and thrive and provide these services for all the Twin Lakes areas that we serve, and even beyond that. We've got 14 counties that we serve when we take a look at everything at the end of the year and look at all the zip codes.
And that's the important part about it, being an independent hospital, a
Yes.
standalone,
Yep.
non-for-profit.
Yep.
We can sit back and look at, these are the needs of our community, let's meet them.
Yes, and do.
And yes, and let's do the fundraising, let's do the fundraisers, things like that, so that we make sure that we have funds available to provide services that are needed,
Yeah.
not necessarily things that people have to pay for when they don't have the money to pay for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we're definitely blessed.
Yeah, it's very rewarding to be there and to be a part of the community that serves. It
Yes.
really is.
That
So.
it definitely is.
Well, anything else going on? I think you've
I
shared
think
enough
we've shared
today.
I think our time's just about run out.
Just about.
Just about.
Just if you would please go back
Let's
over
go through
on
a
the
couple of little things.
on the pink.
First of all, the caregivers meets the first and third Mondays at 1
Okay.
p.m. The Pink for Peitz Rodeo is going to be August 8th and 9th. That's a Friday night, Saturday night.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Our opening ceremonies will kick off at 8 p.m.
Okay.
each night. And, come on out and, especially be a part of the survivor ceremony, where we can take a few moments and we can celebrate with those that have overcome this horrible disease.
Right.
And we can remember those that are no longer with us as well. So that's important too.
It really is.
And help us to provide programs and services, and
Yeah.
that's the big thing that this
Yeah, that's where
rodeo
it all
does.
goes for.
The 100% of the proceeds come to the Peitz Cancer Support House. So come on out, have a hot dog or a hamburger with us, or
and-
nachos.
Yeah, and it's just wonderful that.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. Come join us on Race for the Cure if you're a lady that would like to find out what it would be like to assemble with 40,000 other ladies.
I was going to say, it's huge.
It's huge. Little Rock is like the third largest in the world.
That's amazing.
Little Rock, Arkansas's got it
Go
going on.
Arkansas, yay!
Arkansas's got it going on. And, so yeah, we'll join down there, and it will just be a sea of people. And it's just so fun to look at that.
Has to be
and
very
see that.
moving. Just a very
emotional.
moving,
Yes,
event.
very, very emotional
Yeah.
event. So, come with us on that, and if you're a breast cancer survivor, talk to me about a scholarship. If $60 is too much for you, come talk to me, and let's see what we can do. So that the actual trip will be October 3rd and 4th.
Okay.
So it'll be a little bit earlier in October this year too, so we may not have to bundle up quite so much on that early Saturday
Who
morning.
knows anymore with
You
our
never
weather.
know. You never know. Who knows? So, and then of course, if you are in need of our tobacco cessation program, please call us, register for that. It's completely free, and we will give you some tips and tricks and resources, and even some nicotine replacement patches for
Wonderful.
free.
All free.
If you would like to, to utilize that portion of
This
the
is where
program.
the money goes
Yes.
from all the fundraisers. So when you
Right.
hear something about the houses, hospital raising money, it's like, believe me, it's all going right back into the community.
Right back into the community, and
So.
that's what's wonderful is
Yeah.
you can support local, and then you can know that they are supporting our local community
Absolutely.
with programs and services.
Will you come back and see us again soon?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. We want to
Always.
hear all the new things coming up, because there's always new things.
We do.
Regina
Absolutely.
Ellis, coordinator for the Peitz Cancer Support House, and one more time, the phone number to reach you,
508-2273.
2273, which is CARE.
CARE.
And we care about you. We'll be here again next week to talk about new things going on at some of our other houses, so join us again next week for BRMC's Healthy Connections.